I don't want to plan it. Please, no picture.
First and foremost, please kindly accept my apologies for the lateness. I know that you have a schedule to run by. Before I really go any further in response, I would like the group to tell us a bit more about yourselves. Madam Ife, if you could tell us a bit more about the organization. I know it's here, but for the purposes of everybody here, for the record, I think it would be a better thing if we hear from you.
Your Royal Highness and all the...
Majesty.
Your Majesty, I stand corrected, please. Your Majesty and all our esteemed chiefs in the gallant, and everybody here, my colleagues, we are very happy to be welcomed to your palace, and we're very humbled by this experience. We are your children in America from different parts of Nigeria, Americans, Cameroonians in the group. So we are here because you, our elders, sent us out there too.
We know that politically as well, both the West and here in Africa, we rely on the women. They don't let us know how much the women vote. The women do know a lot of things that we as men, we need to be more appreciative of. And I am extremely appreciative of that. So please, if there is anything that I can do to further help you and assist you, please let Chief Egbe know. He will communicate that to me. And we'll see how we can make you a bit more comfortable or help a little bit more. So once again, I really do thank you all for being here today. And I wish you the best of luck over the next few days. And thank you ever so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you very, very much for everything that we've done. Okay, Chief Egbe.
Good day. Good day. Good day. International. Yes, sir.
Madam, being the only Americano here, please do take back our message of goodwill to the rest of the Americans. This is home. This will always be home. You will always be welcome. What I can do to put pressure on our wonderful Nigerian government and other governments around the world to make sure that our African brothers and sisters that come home are not alienated and are made to understand this is where we all come from. At least our white scientists, our cousins there, they've admitted Africa is the place of first man. This kingdom started in 727 BC. This kingdom is over 2,000 years old. So this is one of the oldest kingdoms in Nigeria. So we have our history as African people. We know that the Westerners came to learn about the pyramids from us. We know that they learned everything that they know from us. We know the facts that when we were eating off gold plates, the Westerners were trying to figure out how to make fire. Now, what you're doing now is a very, very integral part of this long mission. You're relearning what we've lost and you're bringing it back to our people. Thank you ever so much for that. I wish you a very, very successful few days and may God bless you. Thank you very, very much.
Good day.
This AWCAA 2011 Medical Mission of Hope. Right now, this is day 2 here in the Kingdom of Akbar, and as you can see, there's a lot of crowd behind me. So many people are in line of getting medical attention. We do not know what to expect because more and more people are still coming. Yesterday, some of the patients were asked to go home without their prescription, but they came back today this morning and they had priority. So today we do not know what to expect. We have one more day to spend here at Akbar, and we just hope that with the way things are going, there's going to be a smooth flow of traffic so that each and every individual who is here today will get medical attention. We have Dr. Latoya all the way from Minnesota, United States, and she's also part of the AWCAA medical team for 2011. As you can see behind me, she's attending to patients. And right here we have Mrs. Taiwo, who is a registered nurse all the way from New York, and she's also a member of the Nigerian Nurses Association in the United States. And we have over here another medical doctor who is actually based here in Delta State in Nigeria, who is also helping. So as you can see, we have a team of diverse medical professionals as well. So over here we have some of the local nurses who is also helping in doing the blood pressure. As the patients come in, they have their blood pressure checked. So this is what she's doing right now. And right here, as you can see, we already have one of the locals here in Akbar, and this is a local nurse that is also helping in measuring the blood pressure. So I'm going to show you, and right here on the table right here, as you can see, it's very, very crowded. What we have over there is a registration form. As the patients come in, the register, they are being given a number, and once they are assigned a number, they are called number after number so that they can come over here for their medical screenings. To my right, as you can see, we have the optometrists all the way at the back, and these are the patients that are waiting to see the optometrist. The line is very, very long, and one of the medical issues that we have noticed that the people over here are faced with is diabetes, hypertension, as well as eye problem. So as you can see, there's a great correlation with diabetes and eye problem. That is why you see the line for the optometrist is very, very long. And this is not even, we are not even at noon, so we expect to see more and more people who are going to sit here just to see the eye doctor. To my left, we have the Breast Care Foundation, who is the Breast Care Foundation is a partner with AWCAA, and what they do is, as the women come in, they do the self-breast examination, and so far, this is day 2. I do not know how many people they have seen so far, but I guess they have seen a lot.
Okay. Good afternoon again. My name is Mrs. Akindano. I'm from the U.S. and we thank you for this opportunity. I'm especially very proud of you that you came out to see what we're doing, and not only that, you actually came out to interact with your people. That is very wonderful. That is very progressive of you. And so we'd like for you to, to give you the opportunity as well to talk to your children that are abroad and to greet them, because without them we would not be here. They invited us, they sponsored that we come here. So if you just have a few words for them, they will really appreciate that.
So to the AWCAA Association people in the United States, well, first and foremost, I'd like to say thank you to everybody. I'd like to say thank you very much. You say that you're thanking me for coming here. I would like to thank you because you've given me the opportunity to actually interact with the people. It's not something that I get to do too often, so I am very grateful. Chief Edwin Calico, thank you very much on behalf of the Agbo Kingdom, on behalf of the AWCAA Association as well. We're really very, very proud of you, what you're doing in the United States. You guys in the United States, remember that home is home. Thank you ever so much for this project. You've shown your love, you've shown your honesty, your truthfulness, and we at home here will remember that. I look forward to one day being with you all in the United States. We'll certainly put it together, and for now, thank you so much, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you very much, Your Majesty.
This is where they take the heartbeat.
Blood pressure.
Blood pressure.
It's a very interesting, very
That's good, because it's digital.
very, very interesting. Wouldn't it be something that we should do every
Okay, sorry.
And this is the procedure.
That's just it. And the spiritual. Thank you. You're welcome, sir. Thank you.
Your Majesty, you are so welcome. Thank you for coming to see us and to see your people. We are very grateful.
the opportunity, in fact. So
We are very grateful.
So how's it going?
Very, very well.
Thank you so much.
Yesterday there were 400 people here. Yes, 400 people here. And today there are about 400 people here.
Go get
So you're busy right throughout the entire day?
Yes,
all day,
sir.
no break.
Well, women. That's what
We are serving, sir.
That's right.
We came to serve your people. Long live the king.
long for us to serve. Thank you.
Please stay in contact.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. You were wondering where I got to. Where is it, madam? I'm from Benin. But my clinic is in Asaba.
God bless you. I hope you're doing something similar in Benin,
But I'm based in Asaba.
but you're based in
The
Asaba.
clinic is in Asaba. She's been very wonderful. She has closed her clinic for the last 4 days and working with us. She worked 2 days in Asaba with us and then came down here to work with us. And we just wanted to show you also some of the tools that we're using as educational tools about diabetes. That's correct. So we educate them about what insulin does for the body and the signs and symptoms of having low sugars from the treatment. We also have another one that we use to teach them about what it means to have diabetes, what are the symptoms. We had display earlier on yesterday, and we're going to do it later today. We do a whole lecture. It's about 2 hours talking about diabetes prevention, its management, how to control it. That's correct. Yes. So we're trying to educate them about the impact. One of the problems we're finding here is people are not able to afford their medication. And also, what you probably are aware of is fake drugs. It's also, yes, it's a problem. But we are working with them and we are educating them.
Do you have any chance to visit our pharmacy here to see how much proliferation of fake drugs actually abound?
We've been working since we got here. No, we've not done that yet. Yes.
Any interaction from the state government before?
Not at all.
See, these are the problems that we need to be able to solve.
Yeah, so if you are able to reach out to them, so that would be very helpful because we did make attempts, but we were informed that maybe the timing. So
Whether the timing or not, the timing has got nothing to do with it. State government's meant to mobilise at 24 hours notice if they need to. So that's what they were hired for. That's what they volunteered for. Just like you volunteered to leave America, just down the road, I'm sure they could do something.
They could do something. So we'll be more than eager to come back again. We could work with your fathers and see how we could do something with the government.
Edwin was saying something about
Yes, that'll be good.
Association. They invited us to this mission. A number of them have problems, and they were not aware that they had these problems until they were here. Really? Right. And we educated a lot of them on how to examine themselves, their breasts, so that the only known cure now for breast cancer is when you detect it early. If you detect it early, the doctor will be able to work on it, and the person will be safe. But if you don't, and the problem is that some of them here are ashamed to, of course, yes, and we know naturally most women don't even touch their breasts.
That's right.
And the problem they have is that by the time they know what's happening, it's either late. So what we have succeeded in doing here is running a kind of enlightenment program, telling them how to examine themselves, and if they find a lump, because most of the time women think that cancer will just burst and become cancer. But it could start from a small spot like this. And if it is neglected, it gets worse. But if it is detected in good time, it is evacuated. And here, we have succeeded also in creating a kind of awareness which was not around. You may be surprised that some men even walked in here yesterday for us to check their breath, because it's not exclusive to women. If it's the legal thing.
Daddy, she wants you to come in. If no, Daddy will come.
Because I want their privacy to be maintained.
No, she wants you to come.
There's a special case she wants you.
Okay, no.
We don't need plenty people here because we are doing some examination.
Yeah, I said over here we teach about breast cancer, and today I think this is a God-sent time that His Majesty is here, because this is one individual I have to plead her case. 64 years old, and we just found advanced. So right, and she's been crying. She's been crying. So I personally am pleading her case. I'm gonna talk and see what all of us as a community can do to make sure that she gets the treatment. And what we also have been doing here, we have some clothing that we donate to those, right? And for children, we've been donating clothes. So we're privileged that you took time off your busy schedule to show them how much you care for them.
Some clothes from England.
Oh wow, that would be wonderful. We've been giving it out, and everybody's really excited to be here. But my plea today is for 64-year-old grandma.
So what's the type of thing that can be done? What's the intervention she needs done now?
The intervention has to be immediate, because she has very, very visible lumps. So she needs to go for more medical investigation, which will require a biopsy and ultimately surgery. And it's found in 2 places on her breast and under her armpit. And those treatments don't come easy. What we're looking at, we've been referring most of our patients to Dr. Sado at the General Hospital. So ultimately, she's going to require surgery, and she's going to require chemotherapy or radiation, depending on what the doctors will recommend.
I see them being able to fight here.
There's
two of you, you know, this seems to be a very, very serious case that we're dealing with here. I just mentioned to them and Ify that obviously just coming from the University of Illinois now, I know that they have a very, very good teaching hospital. So what I want us to try and do is get in contact with the Vice Chancellor and see if they actually can handle this type of situation. Because I'm not sure if they do cancer, they augment cancer, but all we can do is ask. So please let's see if we can do that. I've told them that you're a member of my Privy Council, so he is another very good contact point, because obviously Edmund will not be here all the time. So he's pretty much one of my good men here. No problem at all. Don't worry. Yeah, no?
Yeah, she does.
You don't know? No. It's okay.
When we have cases that need referral, we refer to appropriate portals.
How is the Marble Times Clinic working? Is it still operating?
It's still operating. He visits time to time for surgical cases.
Thank you ever so much for what you're doing. I really appreciate it. God bless you. Thank you very much.
It's been another good, wonderful day. When His Majesty visited with us yesterday, he promised he was going to try to get in touch with Ilorin State University Hospital to see what can be done about her case. At about 11:45 this morning, I actually did get a call from His Majesty saying he's made the inquiries and that Ilorin University Hospital will be able to take up his case. He has now linked us to Professor Olowutobon, who would be handling the case, and all necessary arrangements will now be made with the hospital.
Elijah Thompson, the leader of the medical equipment supply and cardiopulmonary resuscitation team. We actually went to the Catholic hospital, and it was fantastic because Sister Francisca happens to be a welcoming person, very nice, a woman, and a woman with foresight. She said she has been in that place for just 3 months, and what she has been advocating is for them to also embrace change. She wants them to bring in some new ideas. Having seen our team, she said this is part of what she's actually advocating. She even took our brochure saying that she will make sure that they will, they get some equipment into the hospital, and then she will make sure that we come back also to give the actual training. Because what we have been doing in both Calabar and every other places that we've been is introducing to them what CPR is, the importance of CPR, why they need it, or why we need it in our community. And that's what we've been doing. And we're making it clear to the authority of these various places that not only embracing this introduction, we also encourage you to embrace the actual training, whereby our people will benefit from it, and they all will be certified to perform CPR.
True.
We actually trained them. We showed, hands-on. CPR is hands-on. It's not something you can just say with mouth and you let it go. No, it's hands-on. They have to practicalize it. You have to say it, they have to watch it, and they have to practice it. That's how we've been doing it.
Hello, hi, this is Edwina Smith, and I am reporting to you from